What will happen at my hearing? Although every hearing is different, the questioning typically remains the same. First and foremost, you'll have to give some background information. Your name, your date of birth, your social security number. Who do you live with? What is the highest grade you actually completed? Do you have children? Very basic questions about your background. Next, we're going to want to know about your work history, specifically the last 15 years of work that you performed. This information is important because the judge needs to understand the work you've performed in the past and how physical it may have been, whether it was a stand-up job or a sit-down job, whether you had to lift heavy objects. If you've never worked or haven't worked in the past several years, be ready to explain why that is the case. Once we've discussed your past work, we now must tell the judge why you cannot currently perform any work, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week on a consistent basis. Importantly, the judge needs to know all the physical and mental limitations that you have that preclude you from work. This is the time where you're going to explain about your pain. Be as specific as possible. Where does it hurt? How does it hurt? What does it feel like on a daily basis? What makes the pain worse? What makes the pain better? Does sitting, standing, or walking exacerbate your pain? What are your limits on sitting, standing, and walking? How much weight can you lift? Your attorney will go over all of these questions with you in your preparation for the hearing so that you can be better prepared to answer the questions. While we can't tell you what to say, the best advice is to be honest. If you're suffering from mental or emotional issues, your testimony regarding the extent and severity of those issues are very important. If you're anxious, if you have panic attacks, nervous or depressed, you must tell the judge when, how often. If you're taking medication, be sure to talk about the side effects. Remember, drowsiness, sleepiness, forgetfulness are all reasons why you cannot perform your daily activities, and especially work. Because you've been out of work, the judge is going to be interested in what you do on a daily basis. We call these activities of daily living. Be very honest with the judge. What are you doing during the day? But most importantly, how do you feel after you do it? It's okay if you're cooking, cleaning, or tidying up around the house. However, if it's causing you pain or problems, or you need to rest after, this is where you tell the judge. Taking a shower, getting dressed, are those causing you difficulties? How about your sleep at night? Is it interrupted by pain? Are you sleeping during the day or taking naps? These are all very important questions because it would show to a judge that you're unable to sustain work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. If you use devices like a shower chair, a cane, a walker, or crutches, your attorney is going to want to talk to you about that. Although these questions may seem a bit personal and sometimes a little random, you must answer them to the best of your ability and, of course, as honestly as possible. This is painting a complete picture for the judge. There's a lot of ground to cover during a hearing, and your preparation with your disability justice attorney will go over all of this and more. Just remember, be honest and you'll be fine.